It's been a while since we talked about governments going after Roblox, but the saga is back, and this time it's serious. The state of Georgia has launched a full investigation demanding key internal information. At the same time, Los Angeles County, not the city, the county, has officially filed a major lawsuit. So yes, two new challengers have entered the arena. And honestly, after everything that has happened over the past few years, this isn't exactly surprising. Both actions focus on the same core issue, alleged moderation failures and claims that Roblox prioritized rapid growth and revenue over child safety. That's the central pressure point. Los Angeles County's lawsuit follows a pattern we've seen before from other states. It's long, detailed, and packed with repeated concerns, 82 pages long. The lawsuit accuses Roblox of misleading parents by presenting the platform as safe while allowing problematic experiences to exist. Names like Mac Hoffman and Bizuki are mentioned multiple times. It also references condo games, bathroom simulators, Diddy-themed games, and condo groups, environments that previous lawsuits have already labeled as unsafe. Some of these examples are older, but legal cases take time to build. The age of the issue doesn't erase the impact. According to the filing, these environments expose children to harmful content and risky interactions. While much of this sounds familiar, a few details stand out. On page 56, the lawsuit notes that the CEO of the Family Online Safety Institute publicly endorsed Roblox safety updates in late 2024. That alone might not seem major. But here's where it gets interesting. Roblox's Vice President of Civility and Partnerships, Tammy Balak, serves as chairman of the board for that same organization. Los Angeles County argues that this creates a potential conflict of interest. Another key moment appears on page 37. It highlights a public statement from M. Kaufman saying that any incident putting a child at risk is one too many. Strong words. However, the lawsuit claims that in 2020, he privately told investors that preventing all harmful interactions was impossible. LA argues this contradiction suggests a gap between public messaging and internal expectations. I haven't gone through every single detail of the 82-page document, but much of it mirrors earlier lawsuits. Considering the types of violations that have only recently gained broader public attention, that repetition isn't shocking. Still, the scale matters. Now let's talk about Georgia. Attorney General Chris Carr announced that the state has opened a formal investigation into Roblox. Once again, the focus centers on child safety and moderation systems. Georgia has issued a civil investigative demand, which means they are officially requiring Roblox to hand over documents and data. Investigators are asking for reports of abuse, safety violations, and complaints from Georgia users. They want documentation about harm experienced by children on the platform. They're requesting internal evaluations of parental control effectiveness. It doesn't stop there. Georgia is also seeking detailed explanations of chat moderation systems and in-game monitoring tools. They want records about age verification processes. They're asking for audits involving adult and child interactions. Reports of criminal activity tied to the platform are included. Even marketing materials describing Roblox as safe for children are part of the request. If this sounds familiar, it should. Florida made similar demands during its earlier subpoena, which later escalated into a criminal investigation. At the moment, there's no publicly confirmed deadline for Roblox to respond to Georgia, but it's likely expected within the coming months. Now here's the bigger picture. We've seen lawsuits and investigations before, but the fact that new ones continue to surface is significant. Repeated legal scrutiny affects public perception, especially among parents who may not closely follow platform updates. Each new case reinforces concerns about long-term moderation and safety effectiveness. It also raises questions about Roblox's partnership with the Attorney General Alliance. Some believe that collaboration would reduce future legal pressure. If that was the intention, the current wave suggests it hasn't completely worked. As for how this ends, there's no clear timeline. The same uncertainty applies to other ongoing lawsuits. Legal cases move at their own pace. Some stretch on for years, others resolve within months. And sometimes, outcomes are far less dramatic than expected. Right now, nothing is guaranteed. These investigations could lead to major consequences, negotiated settlements, or minimal changes. It all depends on what investigators uncover and how both sides respond. For now, we wait. The situation is active, evolving, and far from over. That's where things stand at this moment. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and comment down below.